allow them to buy, sell, and use Bitcoin directly from their self-custody. We are a retailer, so we do not hold customer coins. If every platform operated this way, we wouldn't have the FTX debacle. We wouldn't have the problems that we currently have in this space. We're an automatic self-custody platform that gives users direct and instant control of their Bitcoin.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Once again, I'm Stuart Smith and this is SmallCapVoice.com's online business briefing where we shine a spotlight on some of the smartest and freshest plays out there in the market today. And this one, well, it checks both those boxes for sure. I'm excited to welcome onto the show the following company, which is Bitcoin Well Incorporated. They're traded primarily currently on the TSX Venture Exchange under the ticker symbol BTCW, but they're also traded here in the States on the OTCQB under the ticker symbol BCNWF. And we are welcoming to the show the founder and CEO of the company, and that's Adam O'Brien. Adam, wonderful to speak with you again. How are you, sir?
My man, I'm doing well. That's a lot of letters there. Good for you.
Hey, I get paid the big bucks for a reason, buddy. Well, listen.
There you go.
Let's jump into it, though. You've got a great company. We are able to look at your company quite a bit before this interview. We've had a couple of conversations with you. It's always exciting to talk to you. You've got a great energy about you, and so does your company. So the name gives us a lot, Bitcoin Well, but let's talk about the business model and the markets that you're operated in.
Yeah, Bitcoin Well, primarily, if you think two words, we exist to enable independence. And so it's been quite a journey to get here. But first and foremost, obviously, Bitcoin is a financial asset that gives people independence at its core. Bitcoin is a freedom tool, freedom money. And so we do that by allowing people to use Bitcoin. We allow them to buy, sell, and use Bitcoin directly from their self-custody. And what that means is primarily, we are a retailer, so we do not hold customer coins. If every platform operated this way, we wouldn't have the FTX debacle. We wouldn't have the problems that we currently have in this space. And so as a self-custody, we're an automatic self-custody platform that gives users direct and instant control of their Bitcoin.
All right, we had ourselves a nice little outline to work on, and I need to ask follow-up questions on what you just said right there because I am intrigued. So, especially with the comment and the quote you just gave us about FTX and what happened there. So, walk me through it then. Somebody comes to your company, they want to become a customer. What happens next?
Yeah, they sign up for an account. That sign up takes anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds. Then they have to verify that account, make sure there's no fraud or bad things going on. We've got that down to about 2 minutes at this point. Then from there, in the States, they're going to link their bank account and then be able to pull funds and buy Bitcoin. And the key part there is that the Bitcoin doesn't sit on our platform ever. So once they click, they link their bank account, they say, I want to buy $100. We pull that $100 out of their bank. The second that money hits our bank and is released by their bank, we send Bitcoin off platform directly to their personal wallet. This is the only platform in the States that operates this way. Everything else, of course, allows for withdrawals. We force it. We make sure the customer has maximum independence and that there's no funny business going on inside Bitcoin Well. It is my belief that the platform and the custodian should be separate. And so we're building that in that way for that reason.
So disruptive technology, one of a kind. What does competitive landscape look like then?
Yeah, definitely disruptive. I think if I'm being honest, this is the right way to do it, but it's also the harder way to do it. It is my belief that, you have to do hard things in order to change society, and we're here to change society. Bitcoin is going to change the way that people look at, respect, and think about money for the next, generations to come. It's going to be an absolute game changer. Bitcoin is the same revolutionary technology that the printing press was, that the internet was. Now we have Bitcoin. We're building a platform that reflects that revolutionary technology. We aren't building a fiat or a normal traditional financial system that just happens to have Bitcoin on top. The majority of platforms that I see, they are just normal, traditional, legacy financial systems with Bitcoin integrated. We are a Bitcoin platform building for a Bitcoin generation.
I told you, there's the energy and there's the quotes. I love it already. So let's talk about you then. You're the CEO of the company. You're the founder of the company. What's your history like? What brought you here today, Adam?
Lots of different things. I've been in Bitcoin. I found Bitcoin in 2013. Like lots of people thought it was an absolute joke and then tried to disprove it. And when you try to disprove Bitcoin, you often becomes Bitcoin's biggest cheerleader, because you just can't disprove Bitcoin. And so went to go buy some Bitcoin, had a horrible experience, and thought, man, I can do this way better. And that's when we launched our first Bitcoin ATM. That was the first one in Alberta. And then we did the first one in Saskatchewan, 2 provinces up here in Canada. From there, we built up a network across Canada of Bitcoin ATMs. And then in 2022, I was kind of thinking about our mission. We're thinking about enabling independence. And I was like, ATMs are part of that ecosystem, but they're not the full thing. And that's where the Bitcoin portal came to be. The Bitcoin portal, like we've been talking about, allows someone to send us money and receive Bitcoin straight to their personal wallet as fast and as safe as possible. And now what we're able to do, we've got the cash side figured out. We've got the quick, convenient side figured out. We're starting to look a little bit like a bank. And so we're able to give people the convenience of modern banking. Modern banking is good, right? Like modern banking is tap your phone, it's type in an email address and send money. It's really easy to use, but the underlying asset that is modern banking is horrible. The US dollar, the Canadian dollar, terrible assets. And so we're able to couple the convenience of modern banking with the benefits that Bitcoin has to offer. And that perfect marriage is where Bitcoin well sits.
Okay, so I know you're a guy that doesn't like to look back on the past, so I appreciate that section of the brief history on the company, but let's talk about 2024 and beyond. What do you see as the leader of this company, as the major milestones, the operational goals that you'd like to see your company achieve?
Yeah, this is a big year for Bitcoin. Well, it's my belief that Bitcoin goes through cycles. They're generally around the halving, which is coming up. Many of your listeners probably know. Halving in April, we build in the bear markets, and that's what we've done. Throughout 2023, we built the Bitcoin portal to where it is today, which is live in Canada and live in the USA. We're growing at an alarming rate. We're on pace right now to grow 70% Q1 over Q4. I think that's a great growth rate. I don't see that slowing down as the price of Bitcoin continues to increase. And so this year we are focused on customer acquisition. We're focused on developing the best, the safest possible product to give customers that full ecosystem that I'm kind of describing here. Ultimately, our competitors are not Coinbase. Our competitors are not, Bitcoin or crypto exchanges. Our competitors are banks. We're truly making a modern banking experience where the end user gets to actually hold and control their money in their Bitcoin. And I think, so this year is going to be a big year for us. We're hyper focused on making sure the customer has unlimited opportunities and capabilities to buy Bitcoin as safely as possible.
So the company name is Bitcoin Well. The company website is bitcoinwell.com. Adam, is that where they go to open their account as well?
Yeah, go to bitcoinwell.com. You can go to bitcoinwell.com/sign up if you really want to front run that. And then if you're an investor, you like our mission to enable independence, you go to bitcoinwell.com/investors. And there's a bunch of info about our mission and why we're here, why we exist, and then ultimately how we turn a profit in enabling that mission.
This is a company you really need to add to your watch list. We have a crypto summit coming up in April, late April, during the halving, and we're hoping that Adam will come back and join us with some of our other clients and actually some non-clients like Riot and CleanSpark. We've got Lori Love as one of our keynote speakers coming up as well at that. So Adam, we want to get you back because you are the voice of the future. I got to tell you, my man, it's so great to talk to you and have this interview with you. Listeners and viewers, really all you need to know about this company are those 2 ticker symbols, because they're going to take you to the press wire. That's where you do your due diligence. The links to their social are inside those press releases and the link to that website. So again, on the TSX Venture Exchange, that's BTCW, Bravo, Tango, Charlie, Whiskey. And on the OTCQB, it's BCNWF. Adam, thanks so much for your time today. We look forward to speaking with you again, bud.
My man, I can't wait.
All right, for Adam O'Brien, this is Stuart Smith of SmallCapVoice.com saying smash that subscribe button, leave some comments for Adam below. We will get those questions in front of him. And Adam, best of luck to you and your team here in 2024 and well beyond, my friend. Take care.
Thanks so much.
All right, for Adam O'Brien, this is Stuart Smith saying thanks so much for tuning in to SmallCapVoice.com.